Ink is permanent. As pigment resonates through the boundaries of history, each polymer permeates on paper, page, and skin. So as she grinned through the pain, the lasting stain from the man's pen transcended decay, because ink is permanent. But life is not. This is the story of a girl and her tattoo. A girl who was among the truly good who had died too young. She spent her life living for the lives of others. A sister who assisted her two younger brothers by assuming the role of mother, all with a smile on her face. A daughter who helped her father by growing up faster and stronger than any of her peers, all with a smile on her face. A cousin who was in every memory worth remembering throughout the years, all with a smile on her face. A friend who you could spend every minute of every moment without a limit on how you both just spent the best memories of your lives together constantly. All with a smile on her face. A lover who could make you discover what it means to say, I love her, with honesty. All with a smile on her face. A grandchild whose very existence made you smile. All with a smile on her hip. Because as good of a girl as she was, all good girls go wild at least once. And her secret act of defiance became an everlasting message applied when her favorite thing to do became eternal with the ink of a tattoo. Smile. But she couldn't spread her lesson by showing her ink, because she didn't want to lessen how her loved ones would think of her maturity. So she kept her pants high, her shirt low, and only the smile on her face to see. The smile that year attended classes and masses, that graced every picture of the senior prom, that grew when she realized it wouldn't be long before she could finally start living life for herself, because she was so ready to bloom like a flower in the sun, and the time had finally come when she could do just that. And as time moved forward, she would just look for the word on her hip whenever she needed inspiration. Till a few days after her graduation, when only her ink maintained permanence after an act of divine interference. The last words she heard were, I love you. The last word she said was the very secret that had yet to be read. The father of the beloved daughter and the grandma, in awe of her life and the brevity of its term, were forced to confirm that the blood that had spilt was theirs. And as the father stood too broken to utter a sound, her grandma found solace in telling the receptionist a quote that said to smile. And as the receptionist, unknowing that the girl's previous risks remained unknown, mentioned the connection, saying how the quote was a recollection to her hidden ink. And as the family finally discovered the secret she had kept so well covered, they were exposed to the last thing she would tell the ones who loved her: to smile. Because ink is permanent, but life is not. And her ink is a message that cannot be forgot. So smile.